Hello everybody out there, all my friends and subscribers, and it's been way too fucking long, pardon my language, but it's the future though. Back once again, I am alive and well, and as you can see me, I got my wall of figures back here. And just for all my friends and subscribers out there, they're probably wondering what's happened to me. It's been like 3 months since I've done any kind of figure reviews at all, and I've just been throwing up like random WWE Raw videos and like some Slipknot videos and stuff. I'm a Slipknot fan, the group Slipknot anyway, so big ups to them, anybody else who feels them. But I've just been doing some different stuff lately on YouTube, and anybody who's a collector like me and doing videos like this, I'm sure that you feel the same way sometimes, that it gets kind of monotonous. I'm making the videos and it's like I just needed a break, but you know what, I'm back. And I'm happy to say I'm back. It wasn't no like medical reason or any kind of like psychiatric problem or anything that I had, but it has been way too fucking long, like I said. So I'm gonna show everybody. You know, I haven't stopped collecting. I have had a lack of money flow lately though, so that's been holding me back. But here and there, I have picked up some stuff, and I wanted to show everybody my update on card update. As anybody that's seen my videos, I am an on-card collector. I don't like to open my figures up. I like to keep them on card. I mean, some of these that I got here from a thrift store in my town were already open. So other than that, though, I keep them on package. I got a few vintage collections, some Pez and some stuff, but a bunch of Star Wars stuff that we're going to take a look at. Really cool pickups that I got. I think anyway, and I think that all my friends and subscribers will enjoy them. The lighting sucks in this room. My overhead light broke, and all I have is just a lamp in here, so some of the lighting is going to be pretty bad on this vid, but I think you're going to overall see what I have to offer, see what I have to offer you on the vid. Kind of interesting, so let's go. We're going to start here with some pickups that I made. First of all, you know, I went into my local Dollar General store, and we're in a little bit of a different vicinity because I have some figures here that are not actually figures, but some stuff here that I picked up for my Star Wars collection that I wanted to show everybody. I'm still going to label this my on-card update, probably like 4.0 or 5.0 by now. I can't even remember. But you can go back in time and watch my vids and sequence. I've been putting 1.0. 2.0, whatever it is. As you can see here, my local dollar store was selling these on-card Pez that I'm sure are coinciding with the release of the Phantom Menace again here in 2012. And very nice. Probably reused head molds from past Pez. But very cool to get. If my dog gets in the way here too, I'm also sorry, by the way. There he is. Everybody say what's up, Scroodles? What's up, buddy? That's my showcase dog. He's about a year old now, if anybody's wondering. But I got Yoda here. And, yeah, buddy. I got Yoda here. I think he just wants to be in the review. Also, R2-D2. Very cool. Actually, I found the packaging Pez. If anybody knows Pez or collects them, they know they have the packaging ones, too, where they come in like a package. More like, kind of like, you know, a packaging like this. For like a toy, but just for some reference, I don't have any more, but I found a C-3PO, Darth Sidious, and a few others that I'm going to pick up from that way. But you can see they got the full body of R2. Really cool. You got like 3 candies down there. They all have the same back there, and on the back it shows you know, Pez candy and dispenser. You do have the StarWars.com Lucasfilms 2012 down there. So you got all your labels on the back, and everyone's the same. You got a picture of this chick here for the directions too. Old school style. I like that. So you got R2. Here you got Darth Maul, which is very neat. I can't, a little dusty right there because I've had him sitting up here for this review for a few days. But you got Darth Maul, very neat. You know, on a black stand there. I'm a big Pez fan. I like to collect these just as much as I do figures, is almost. I mean, they're only $1.25 to like $2 a piece usually. Here's the Darth Vader.
Really neat. I know there's more to this collection than that, but really happy to get a hold of the guys that I've gotten a hold of, and that's why I think I might just go ahead and pick up those ones in the packaging that I can't find on the card backs. These are the only ones I've been able to find on the card back. So there's for those four. And then also, I think I've showed this in another video, I had a Stormtrooper, or a Clone Trooper already here, that was packaged differently. It's a smaller pack. As you can see, these are a little longer. But there's the Clone Trooper too. My Star Wars pass. Here's a little lip balm thing I don't think I've ever showed off, but it says Jedi Master and has a Yoda on it. And I picked that up at the dollar store for like $1 in a clearance thing just because it was Star Wars related. And I just kept it in the package there. You can see there, $2 it was. Lip balm. I think you've probably seen this in some of my videos, but I just haven't shown it and it was laying here, so I liked the picture of Yoda on there. I wish it was more centered, actually. But there's some cool little things I picked up. Now as we go on, here's some vintage collection figures that I picked up. The first figure, actually grabbed this guy for only $4 on clearance. And it's, I don't know what way, but it's Star Wars Expanded Universe, the ARC Trooper Commander that I added to my Men on Card collection for the vintage collection. I think at the end of this video I'll go ahead and scan over the vintage collection display that I have put up. If you see my displays before, I had them mixed in with all my Clone Trooper figures and stuff, but now, as you can see over here in the corner, I got a ton of figures just piled up. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know if I'm going to sell them. I'd probably put them up on the wall. I'm not going to sell them probably, but just a ton of figures there that I've taken off my display. And I've made it all into vintage collection, so I'll show you that at the end of the video. But very nice on the ARC Trooper Commander. I was very happy to get a nice soft goods. The cape comes with a blaster there, extra helmet there that you can interchange. I don't know the whole story behind the ARC Trooper Commander. I grabbed him because he was $4 and it's the only one I've seen. He does have the life-size Darth Maul statue signed by George Lucas offer on there that you can win. On the back here you see his depiction from 2003-2004, inspired by Captain Fordo. So Captain Fordo is probably who this, I mean not probably, but who this figure is. ARC Trooper Commando Captain Fordo. Don't know much about that figure, but there's the story behind him. You got LeGray, Han Solo, the Gamorrean Guard, Rebel Fleet Trooper, and Bomb Vimden. All down there at the bottom. You can see also he is 2011-2010 stamped. So nice to get the Expanded Universe Captain Fordo ARC Trooper Commander there. The next one I picked up and I'm going to show off is the Bespin outfit Han Solo. So I have the Han Solo in trench coat, the Han Solo Hoth outfit as well, and the Yavin Celebration Han, and now I have the Bespin outfit Han, which is one of the harder ones to get a hold of that I know of, and one of the better representations, in my opinion, of Han that they've made so far in the vintage collection. As you can see, he is kind of dusty though from having him sitting up there for a day or so. He's collecting a little dust. My house tends to do that. I'm a good housekeeper, but not a good duster. So forgive me. You can see it's 1980 to 1982 is the representation of the card, which is really neat. I was born in 1982, so that's really cool. ARC Trooper Commander down there, LeGray, Bar Sophie, Gamorrean Guard, and Bomb Vimden. I've yet to find Bar Sophie, but after Han Solo, I did finally find a Gamorrean Guard. They've actually repackaged this guy and stuffed him in the boxes with the new waves. Just throwing in some random repackages. It is exactly like, and the same number, VC21 as the one that was released for Wave 3 that I never could find. So happy to get a Gamorrean Guard. My friend actually has 2 more of these. He actually had a trade for one of the older versions and found one newer version. And that's all we've been able to find so far. So if I find any more of him, I'm definitely picking him up. One of the best figures they have made in the vintage collection still to this day. I think they fixed some problems on the helmet. The fur still has the same problem as what I heard. But other than that, I think they are identical. As far as the repackage and the one that was released with Wave 3, great detail on the armor and everything on this guy. Love the Gamorrean Guard. Great back. Turn to the Jedi. You can see I got one unpunched too, so I was very lucky to find him just sitting there unpunched. You got 1983-85 figure of the Gamorrean Guard, which I actually had as a kid. Wish I still had him, because when I was born, my birth coincided with Return of the Jedi coming out. I wasn't actually born for the first two, but in 1982, I was born, so I was just really little when these figures were coming out, and my dad would get them for me, and I always remember the Gamorrean Guard and all my Star Wars figures, and that's where I got the love that I still have to this day. I had so many that I wish I never would have thrown out. You can see the other figures there. But I was so happy to get the Gamorrean Guard to add to the collection. So there you have it. There's 3 vintage collection figures that I have picked up lately, so not a lot of figures I've been finding. I've had to pass up on a lot of them due to money restraints, but I had to have the Besman Han and the Gamorrean Guard. As far as the ARC Trooper goes, I got him because he was on sale for $4 for some reason. I think a lot of the older ones at Walmart are being put on sale for $4. So a nice little run down here of the 3. And the next things that I wanted to show off, I actually went to a thrift store here in my local town, Nokomis, Illinois, and found these. I picked every one of these up for $30. They've all been opened up, but they're all from 1999 and coincide with the first release of the Star Wars Episode 1 movie, which was in 2D back then. Real dusty on the tops of these boxes though, but you can see there it's Anakin's Pod Racer Wake-Up System. It says a realistic pod racing action with voice and sound effects. Now, I picked all these up for $30 a piece. You can see it here in the box. I was very happy to grab all these. They're very large. And just a comparison, here's a vintage collection fig up next to the box, so you can get a little bit of a comparison for size there on how big this thing is. Very cool outside of the box too. I'm not going to take it out right now, but you can see the Pod Racer. They did not come with any batteries in them, so I unfortunately haven't gotten around to getting the batteries yet, but they have the button there that you put for the action, and everything's there. I just really need to get the batteries so I can check all these out, but for right now they're just great display pieces. You got the Anakin Pod Racer. I also was able to pick up the other wake-up system over here, and that is the Jar Jar Binks wake-up system, and this guy is just like a big stuffed animal like Bill with a plastic type head. Very cool. He doesn't work right now either. He needs batteries, but he's a wake-up system. And he's got a little, it's made to look like a little droid there, or the there, made to look like a droid there for the clock. And this actually all works. He's still all banded in, brand new. Looks like he's never been taken out of the packaging. And that's what I thought was really cool about picking this guy up. And if I turned him around, you could see that, the wake-up systems on the other side here. They show some detail. Pit droid timepiece. Jar Jar Binks, your time-telling friend. And this does coincide with the 99 movie. And, they planned on Jar Jar being a big hit with the kids. So I can see why they made this plush, like stuffed animal. But you see his head's made out of a rubbery hard material. It actually flexes there and stuff, so very cool, Picked them up, all these for $30 I said that I'm showing right now. From 99 I picked them all up at once. Also, over here, I have, as you can see if I can get back here and get a good shot, all 3
of the interactive talking banks that were released with episode 1 and 99. Darth Maul in the middle, Anakin Skywalker on the left, and Qui-Gon Jinn on the right. All these do not have the batteries in them as well, but they are all intact 100% and are ready to go if I could get the batteries going for them. They all have been opened though. These have, unlike the Jar Jar Binks. Very neat. Very neat. These guys are huge. Let me get the a figure for comparison again, so you can see a size comparison there. How 3 3/4 inch figure next to this guy. He's a good 12 inches to 15 inches or so. I'm saying 12 inches. In the middle you got Darth Maul, which is very neat. I was very happy to get a hold of him. So, great likeness. And as you can see on the front of the box, it has there, you put them all three together and they do dual. If you have all of them working at once and all the batteries put together, which I wish I really did have, but haven't really got around to doing it yet. And it says there was combat actions and original voice, galactic saving experience, says that on all the boxes. As you see, I didn't show Obi-Wan Kenobi there, Darth Maul there, and then Qui-Gon Jinn, the Master himself, Liam Neeson. Very neat. All intact himself too. You see there, kind of for the action of him. You know, he does move around. They are all really movable. And when you got, and I've seen videos here on YouTube, so if you want to look it up and see how they work, there's a few of my friends on here that I think that have this put together working. So just look it up and I'm sure you'll find it. But there you have it for the 3 interactive talking banks. So I got those 3, the Pod Racer, and Jar Jar over here for $30. And I also picked up this contraption for $10. And this is really neat, and this is the last thing I'm going to be showing. But it's none other than the Ewoks cartoon series old style TV tray from back like in the 80s. This is actually stamped. You can see here, Lucasfilms Limited 1984. I was 2 years old when this came out. So that's pretty cool. It's actually stamped Lucasfilm Limited. You have the Ewoks eating some pie there. Little baby Ewok. A really, really cool item. I thought it was in great shape for 1984. If anybody can give me any idea on like what they think this thing might be worth, or is it rare? I really don't know. I picked it up for $10, so I'm hoping I made a good buy. You can see it does have the Star Wars emblem down on the left too. And I was very happy to put this on display. Extended legs. So it tells you the directions on how to do stuff there, and it even has down here Ewoks, Chinko, houseware. So very, very cool that I was able to grab that, and I just have it sitting up there next to Jar Jar over here as a display piece with all my other stuff. And there's Cyclops and Stone Cold in his book and a few other things from my collection there in front of there. I know it's been a long time, as I said, but I'm going to show my face one more time and say thank you to all my friends and subscribers for checking out this newest vid. I plan on keeping them all coming, and I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and as always, peace out.